Hello, my name is Dustin Shimkus. This is Cross Cultural Management, MBA 632 at Concordia University, Nebraska. My instructor is Dr. Marcel Wilson Davis, and the topic of my paper and presentation is my merger analysis between Anheuser-Busch and InBev, the global brewing giants. As many of you know, before the takeover, Anheuser-Busch was an American icon. A lot of people got upset when InBev bought out Anheuser-Busch because Anheuser-Busch was one of those flagship Americana companies that was still left in the global economy. The Clydesdales, the theme parks, the commercials. In many ways, Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch was bigger than just being another company. It was for many people an iconic brand and a symbol of America. However, the same culture that made Anheuser-Busch this iconic company also made a very inefficient behemoth that was very ineffective in returning profits for shareholders and putting itself on financial stable ground in order to provide the best and most efficient business that it could in brewing beer. The old heritage of Anheuser-Busch included CEOs flying to work, commuting to work on a daily basis in helicopters, luxurious offices in their corporate headquarters in downtown St. Louis, and as I indicated before, many business adventures such as Busch Gardens or Grant's Farm outside of St. Louis, investments that had nothing to do with their core business of brewing beer. With the new company, change in policy is that we're going to go to zero balance budgeting, which means that every penny that this company spends will have to be justified, that there are no assumed costs at the beginning of the year. So before, Anheuser-Busch had 6 private jets, 747s that they use to fly their executives around globally. We are selling all those planes, and now all of our executives will be flying coach along with the rest of our employees, or on long international flights. That'll be the only time the business class is permitted. The purpose of this is to shrink the power distance in the company. Thomas and Pearson define power distance as the degree to which members of a collective assume power to be or want power to be distributed equally. So when we're doing that, the goal is to have more meritocracy in Anheuser-Busch InBev, and we believe that this is a way to build new leaders and new employees and make them feel like they're more a part of the company instead of a very hierarchical, outdated system that the previous Anheuser-Busch had. For differences to jobs, there will be a few jobs eliminated in St. Louis as we look to mainline, streamline, and make our operations there more efficient. However, the whole purpose of InBev acquiring Anheuser-Busch was to acquire that North American footprint, those North American brewing operations, and to expand our markets. So we aren't looking at eliminating too many jobs in the U.S. or St. Louis, as the whole reason that we purchased Anheuser-Busch was to gain hold of their market and their production capabilities. And so that market and those production capabilities are still in place. So the main difference that will take place for each individual job is just a continued mainline and streamlining of those operations and those jobs all over the country and all over the globe, whether it's our Anheuser-Busch operations in North America and St. Louis, or AmBev operations in South America, or our Interbrew InBev operations in Belgium and Western Europe. So now that we have a Western European-based brewery, InBev, taking over American-based brewery, Anheuser-Busch, with mostly Brazilian leadership. Our CEO is Carlos Brito from Brazil. 9 of our 13 executives are Brazilian. We have a truly global company. However, the goal is to streamline operations across all continents in order to be the most efficient and profitable company that we can. Those cultural differences, or those people those cultural differences might affect, are the higher up leadership at Anheuser-Busch. You might have seen the St. Louis Post-Dispatch where Carlos Brito said that the people who have to worry are those who are too rich to care or too old to work. That's absolutely true. It goes with everything that the new company stands for and the way we operate a business with that zero balance budgeting. And our American employees at Anheuser-Busch, those higher up executives, who have lived that luxurious lifestyle in those luxury offices, flying those private jumbo jets. Those are the individuals to go through the biggest differences. However, our employees in the breweries or in our shipping and transportation sectors, those different departments, they should not see too much of a change. If anything, they'll see their job get easier as, again, we streamline operations and try to make everything as efficient as possible. And the final part that we want to implement is a new management training program. We anticipate this to be one of the most competitive management training programs in the country. In our first year of doing it, we received over 100,000 applications for less than 200 spots in the program. And the goal of this is to attract the best and brightest that the country has to offer, the world has to offer, in order to put those minds to work here at InBev Anheuser-Busch. So in conclusion, you'll see everything just said in lines with Carlos Brito's vision of InBev Anheuser-Busch being a meritocracy. So while that's a big shift from the old Anheuser-Busch, the culture of excess and luxury that the old Anheuser-Busch was, the new company is focused on being a meritocracy, giving equal opportunity to everyone in the company regardless of their culture, because at the end of the day, the goal of this company is to make money, and whoever, whether they're from America, South America, or Europe, whoever helps us achieve that goal and be a profitable company will find a home here at InBev Anheuser-Busch, and they'll be a valuable member of this team, and they will contribute greatly to our future goals. Thank you.